basically had to look over a few things before I was actually able to jump on. So I do apologize for the slight delay, as I did delay. So I'm gonna take me a little bit longer to fix everything. Now, with that being said, I thought I had it where to. But with that being said, guys, I did find out some more information regarding the update that's coming out tomorrow, and one of the things that's going to be part of the bounty hunter, that new or the bounty hunter expansion, excuse me, is something dealing with the new equipment. So we're supposed to be getting some type of new equipment coming along with the bounty hunting role. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to find, my controller was heartbreaking, so I'm trying to see if there's a treasure, or it might be a flower. I'm not sure. But anyway, as I was saying, apparently we're supposed to be getting some type of new equipment tomorrow for our new expansion. So I'm definitely wondering what that could be. A lot of people are guessing that it's going to be a wagon, considering the bounty wagon that we have now it's not nothing wrong. Maybe something else entirely. So we'll just have to wait and see about that. But along with that, some more information that I found out was that the battle pass, I'm still doing it again. The outlaw pass, excuse me, is going to be lasting all the way until March the 18th of next year, I believe, which is pretty much the exact same thing they did last year, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure the battle pass around this time that came out around this time last year was ending in March as well. So they're pretty much following that route to where we're probably going to have 2 or 3 outlaw passes every year at this point, because it's the second year and we're pretty much getting up consistently along the lines of what's going to be going on in the world of Red Dead. Now, with that being said, some other news is that I think I already told you guys about the adjustment they're making to the daily challenge and streaks and everything as well. A lot of people are saying that it's a huge downgrade. For me, if you're someone like me who doesn't really care about the daily challenge or anything like that, or doesn't really take it that seriously, you just get on from time to time to grind. It's probably not going to bother you as much as it has the other players that get on Red Dead daily, take the grind very seriously and everything, because those are the type that I was want to be ahead of the curve. I always make sure they have gold bars stacking up and everything like that. And by the strict setting, they basically are having to work all over again. Which, again, my thoughts about it, I don't really think too much for it. But at the same time, I think that the reason behind it is because they want to try to get players more active, everything as well. So by resetting the streak, that it would require players who may have already gotten the daily streak up to 20, up to the max value, it may require those players to get on and continue going about it. So basically, more activity means your numbers could go up, stuff like that. Moving on from that, I should also mention along with that, I believe to compensate for the resetting the streaks and everything, that Red Dead is going to reward you for a treasure map. If I'm correct about that, you're supposed to get a treasure map, and it might be something else. It might just be a treasure map itself, or it might be something more along with that. I'm not sure. I know you're definitely getting a treasure map, but I don't know if you might be getting something more than that, or that's just it. But they are trying to compensate for resetting for adding the nerf to the daily challenge system by doing that. Now, with that being said, guys, plan for tonight is pretty much the same thing. We're going to take care of the moonshine. We'll take care of some moonshine first. Get that delivered. Check to see what our daily challenges is for that. I was also looking for the arrowhead, see in case it might spawn in. But we're gonna take care of the moonshine delivery. It should be done by the time we get over here, so we can deliver that. Make a quick few bucks right quick. But talking about the outlaw pass some more. For me, I'm probably gonna have enough. Well, another thing as well for the outlaw pass is that most likely the outlaw pass is going to be, I think this time it's actually going to be 100 tiers. So that's going to be new. In the past, the outlaw pass has only reached up to 80. And for those of you who have bought the recent Halloween pass, it only went up to 30, I believe. There was only 30 tiers in the outlaw pass that came out for Halloween. Which, again, to me, in my personal opinion, which was kind of a disappointment considering some of the things that we got. But moving on from that, like I said, this outlaw pass is supposed to be 100 tiers, which most likely means that the price could probably go up. The outlaw pass normally only costs 40 gold bars, considering there's 80 tiers, and most of them, besides the outlaw pass, I mean for the Halloween outlaw pass, excuse me, most of them has been 80 tiers, but for this time around it's actually going to be 100, and so I wouldn't doubt if they did increase the price for the outlaw pass to go from 40 gold bars up to maybe 45 or 50. So it wouldn't surprise me one bit. But as far as it goes concerning the outlaw pass and some of the updates, basically I would have enough to buy the outlaw pass if it was just regular price at 40, and I would have a few gold bars left over, and there's a bear. I was trying to get off my horse just threw me off, but that works. Wait, was that a black bear? I think that was a black bear. Okay, cool, we're good. But along with that as well, the outlaw pass being 100, I believe for most of the outfits it's going to be focusing on winter clothes. I mean, it goes along with the theme of, you know, being December, winter, in the United States anyway, on the Western Hemisphere. Most of the outfits are, from what I heard, are supposed to be winter clothes that helps protect you in the ice cold. And along with that, of course, you want to get out. As I mentioned last night, you're going to get your supplies that's going to help for your rolls. Wow. Okay, so I thought that moonshine would have been done, but I guess not. But anyway, as I was saying, you're going to get your daily crates and battle pass that's going to outlaw pass. Excuse me, did it again. You're going to get your supply crates that's going to help with your. Okay, so I got to sell 200, which is going to be good for me. Play for the band for 2 minutes, so this is going to be pretty easy. But you're going to get your daily crates that's going to help out with your trader, whether it's getting a free supply, or your moonshine that basically is going to add the measures free, stuff like that. So you're pretty much going to be able to expect that in the outlaw pass, along with the winter clothes, like I said, and maybe some new things, whether it's I guess you said new mask. From what I heard, I just forgot about it and remembered. From what I heard, we're supposed to be getting some type of iron mask. I don't know if it's going to be a complete, like, when I first heard about it, I was thinking to myself, okay, maybe could it be like the armor set that we had worn in one of the story missions that we did, where you had to attack the fort. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you remember it was like some type of helmet that basically protected us from headshots, stuff like that. So that was my first thought whenever I heard about it, but turns out it's supposed to just be some type of iron face mask. So who knows? We'll just have to look at it tomorrow whenever the outlaw pass gets here. But along with that, you're going to get your you're supposed to get your XP boost as well. And another thing to note, guys, is that this time around for this outlaw pass, you're not going to be getting your full refund for the gold bars that you buy. So let's just go ahead and take it that the outlaw pass is going to be 40 gold bars. You spend 40 gold bars to buy it, but once you hit rank 100 and have all the rewards unlocked, from what I heard, you're only going to be getting 30 gold bars back. So you're going to be losing about 25% profit. Well, you're going to be losing 25% of the gold that you spent on the outlaw pass. So that's another thing to consider when it comes around. Along with that, we're also supposed to be getting some new weapons, along with abilities and skills. So that's another thing to look out for. And something that was being discussed between me and some people earlier, and the topic that was brought up was revamping the honor system. Apparently, the honor system in some people's eyes is worthless or broken. Some of the terms that I heard thrown around. And so that there might be some changes to that as well. I'm probably going to be going live again either tomorrow night, whether maybe around 10 or 11 p.m. Definitely going to be around that stage area. Back again on YouTube, as I said, because it's kind of more simpler for me to go on YouTube, everything. So sorry about that. But checking. I believe that's checking over everything. I believe I've pretty much gone over everything I've heard for today. And as I was saying about the equipment, though, as far as it goes for the money wise, I don't know exactly whether this new expansion is going to cost anything more. I don't know if this expansion might cost anything more, because this is the first time that we're getting an expansion to a role. If you guys don't know, they did readjust the collector's role, or they added more things to it not too long ago, where they added, I believe it was fossils, where it was oceanic fossils, and I believe stuff where some dinosaur fossils as well. So, but that was pretty much just adding on certain things this is basically a full-blown expansion for the outlaw. I mean, for the bounty hunter role. So I really don't know what to expect. So that's where we're going to find out whenever the update comes tomorrow, and everything when we log on to get to it. Now, the reason why I'm not going to be jumping on as soon as I. Okay, we can go ahead and take out this revenue agents to reduce the match even more. But like I said, the reason why I'm not going to be jumping on as soon as the update does come out tomorrow is because I do have some things planned. And so it's most likely that I'm not going to be able to jump on as soon as the update is finished and everything like that, which is a-okay. And by that time, for those of you who are active daily, probably have already went through most of the majority of the new updates, and you can fill me in as well for those of you who do tune in and watch the stream. So. Oh, wow, I didn't realize there was a horseback team. I'm telling you, they always kill me with those Litchfield repeaters or whatever, or other types that they use. It's always dead. Of course, I wasn't expecting to run up on them as well, so. I still gotta retrain my settings for that. Guys, remind me to do that. And I'm dead again by another Springfield rifle. Okay. I guess I'm losing it now. Can you imagine being an NPC in a game like this and killing a certain player, and then the person will come out like 5 seconds later, and you're sitting there looking like, didn't I kill you? Like I said, I'm still getting used to the definitely still getting used to the fact of not being able to have free aim. And for those of you who are tuning in, I do appreciate it as always. Glad that you can spend your time to come in, just hang, and chill for a little bit. And if you are watching, just let me know down in the comments. You know, tell me your favorite thing or something that you're expecting from the new update. Like I said, for me, I'm just excited. I guess you could call me the humble type of person, because anything that I get for Red Dead, as I explained last night, I'll take it. I thought I looted all the guys over here, but I guess not. And since our moonshine isn't done, which I figured it would have been, but since it's not, I'm just going to go ahead and head over to our camp, which I believe has moved since last night. I guess someone in the server was in the same location, which is okay. But I like being stationed on the right side. I like being put on the right side of the Great Plains, because normally that's where the buffalo spawn. Being way over here isn't. Normally it's nothing but the pronghorn does and a few deer as well. So. Once we get to the camp over here, I'm gonna check the daily goals. So what's available? For the trader role, excuse me. I have no idea why I'm sitting here like having a brain fart all of a sudden. I guess because I still had some things to do when dealing with the channel. So I guess that's why my mind is still all over the place. So I hope you do forgive me for that. I meant to check the downward as well. So season crustacean, deals trouble amount with the posse member, self-portrait taken, which we can complete the self-portraits taken right now. We're not going to be completing the tied on horseback. We're not going to be completing the whole animal carcasses, so because we're probably going to have to deliver some to crit. Excuse me for that as well. But as far as the bounty goes, I'm not going to be too worried about completing all of them. I may just go ahead and do the new Hanover. Want to get that out of the way. But when it comes to bounty hunting, I'm just going to be focused on 20 carcasses donated within 10 minutes. I don't know if I'm able to do it or not, but we do have to complete one supply mission with 5 minutes left. So we probably gonna just worry about that. Like I said, normally I'm not the type of trying to do all the daily challenges every time I get on. Normally I just do one from every role, which brings about 1 or 2 gold bars a day. So I have no idea why I was standing over there watching him do his thing. Okay, so we can go ahead and complete the supplies mission now.
Cripps Law, page 14. Robbing criminals isn't a crime. It just makes no sense. So there's a gang or some such on the move with some supplies we need. And I thought you'd be the
This type probably was gonna. This type is probably gonna have me go and steal the wagon.
Just be careful.
Yep, I figured. Like I said, guys, once you play Red Dead long enough, like I have for over a year, going on 2 years, you might as well say you pretty much know everything, especially by the dialogue. So, but hopefully we can get to this wagon. And for those of you who've already done enough supply missions, you know most likely that by the time we get over there, the bandits are going to be dead and probably killed by wolves or cougar, something along those lines, some wild animal. But sometimes if you're lucky enough like I am, you can just jump on the wagon and ride away. But as far as cash goes, what I was trying to say earlier, as far as having spending money for tomorrow's update, as far as being safe goes, I guess it depends on what type of player you are, whether you're conservative with your money, try not to spend much or not. Whether it is buying new weapons that come out or such and such. Like for me, I look at it as if do I absolutely need it. Now, if it's a necessity, when it comes to a role, or like take the bowler for example, the bowlers for the bounty hunters are very useful. So I would definitely spend money using that, or the reinforced lasso, something that's to me would be necessary for the role. As far as it comes to this new update tomorrow that's going to be coming out and everything, wow, that's actually might be a new hype for that. But as far as sorry, this me get thrown off the horse caught me off guard. Oh, we got a treasure right here. But as far as I was saying goes, as far as everything coming out with the new role tomorrow, like I said, I don't think you're going to be spending too much money on the expansion as far as it comes with the bounty hunter, but like I said, do expect new abilities and skills along with the equipment, whether it may be weapons or not. So maybe just have at least 2,000 or 3,000 that you can spend without really worrying about it, just by having that much to be able to just come on, just run, don't worry about the bear. See, it's missions like these that get on my nerves. I have to go across the map for what? I would have left the auto aim on for the lasso. That is fine. Alright, so we've got 4 minutes to get the wagon back to the camp. Been a good old time standing here backing this thing up. And my thing is that I'm not saying tune up the wagons to where they're going as fast as a sports car, but you know, make it to where the horses that are riding the carrier are equipped with, I don't know, items or like some type of come up with some bullshit if you have to, but just make it to where you can buy equipment that increases the speed of the horses, make it to where they're traveling or moving faster, stuff like that. You know, upgrading the wheels as well. Some type of creative ideas that you can come up with to basically increase the speed and acceleration of the wagon, so we're not sitting here spending a whole minute just backing up 10 feet. And like I said, the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is I just want to see if we're going to get a second character option. It's probably not going to be in tomorrow's update because I have practically been expecting this every time there's been a new update out. I was disappointed when the Naturalist role came out, not because of the role itself, but because I was expecting the second character option to come at that time, which it didn't, and everything as well. So I know for the majority of the time I've talked to other players about this, majority of the time I talk to the other players about this, every time they told me why they was upset is because we didn't get the heist update, which is what everyone was expecting. Well, everyone is expecting, excuse me. So, but like I said, guys, from what I've heard about this expansion coming for the bounty hunting, is it's supposed to be a lot more shootouts and everything dealing with that. So I guess that means, you know, more enemies to kill or something along those lines. We just have to wait and see. One thing that I'm particularly looking forward to, now that I've been thinking about it a little bit more, is exactly how would they rework the how would they rework the honor system. And for those of you who may be wondering why people are saying that it's broken, is because you have to look at it like this. Okay, so let's say you massacre a whole town or something like that. Well, does it really matter that you just slaughtered a whole bunch of innocent people if just by brushing your horse and feeding it multiple times throughout the time you're playing regains that honor? I mean, just because you're taking care of your animal still shouldn't, I guess you could say, forgive you for damn massacring a whole town or something, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so now that we have those goods, 20 units of material added, I'm not going to spend too much time. We still have a lot of goods and it should stay filled up, so basically we're ahead of schedule, which means we can go ahead and start on the bounty hunting. But in doing so, we have to head to New Hanover, which probably means we have to go to either Valentine. I don't know where the border starts, so yeah, that means we either need to head to Valentine. So I'm hoping that I can stay in Valentine around that small area. I don't want to be up in Amberino. I don't want to have a bounty that's taking me up in Amberino or something like that. But we're just going to find out whenever we get here. But we're pretty much done and completed. We're pretty much done and completed 2 daily challenges so far. Was pretty simple. The only other daily challenge I know that we're going to be able to complete. Where are you, Apple? Come on now. The only other daily challenge that I know we're going to be able to complete, besides now, is in fact, faster. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I'm going on horseback. The only other daily challenges that I want to try to find, look at, is the naturalist. If I should spend time doing those. Like I said, normally my focus is primarily on bounty, and the reason why, like I said last night, is because you get paid in gold. And another thing about that tomorrow is that I hope when it comes to the bounty, them bringing out that new expansion, I hope they readjust some things as well. And what I mean by that is, because sometimes when you're doing a bounty, let's say you're doing a bounty that requires you to bring in two bounties at once. So sometimes you'll still only get paid in maybe 0.08 and only about 19 bucks. But the bounty, let's say a $2 sign bounty that you decide to do, it's only that requires only bringing in one bounty. Let's say that's like I said, let's say, okay, so right now we have the $3 sign bounty for Raphael Ciares and then the Miller brothers. Sometimes you can, okay, let me reiterate. Let's say by doing this $1 sign bounty, I could probably bring in more money by doing it than I could the Miller brothers, which to me doesn't really make sense, concerning how the way I look at it is that you got easy bounty, normal bounty, hard bounty. And sometimes it can be inflated to where you get more money just by doing the easy bounty than the normal bounty. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I hope they revamp the system to where, like, let's say you do this bounty, you'll get paid in 0.8 gold bars and get maybe 10 bucks in cash. By doing this, 0.16 gold bars with maybe 15 to 20 bucks. And by doing this, 0.24 up to 0.25 gold bars along with or maybe a little less, maybe not that much, maybe 0.2, just raising it just a little bit higher than the $2 sign bounty. But let's say 0.20 gold bars along with 30 bucks. If they can readjust that, then that would be pretty cool. Just basically the inconsistency is what I'm saying about addressing. I think I'm good for this first bounty, because it's having me paint this guy. If I'm correct, I think it might be having me come to the think it might be having me go down. No, okay. I was thinking that it was gonna have me go to the cabin, heading off into the right, but I guess I'm wrong. We just got to see where it takes us. Another thing that I'm wondering about is, are we going to get maybe some new horses tomorrow with that new expansion as well? I know the Britain is a superior horse that came out with the bounty hunting role sometime last year. Like I said, I believe it was in September when that update came out. So I wonder if we're going to maybe get a new Britain as well. Another thing that I would love to see whenever it comes to horses is, you know, being able to maybe we can get some new color palettes for the horse, along with being able to select some more hairstyles for it as well. So, like I said, we're just going to have to wait and see tomorrow. Oh, okay, so it's that type. I don't think I'm at a shotgun ammo. Nope, I have 30. Should be enough. In fact, I'm just stay on optic. I shouldn't have to worry about him dying. Okay, he might be done. So I'm gonna let you get off, or I might take you off. I meant to. I know I forgot to do something. I meant to damn change my sensitivity. If I can just increase my sensitivity a little bit to where I'm flicking, I'll be good to go. See, the game tried making me miss because I knew he was going to duck this, so I waited for that. I thought there was a guy in here. Never mind, he must be in the house. Ow! Jesus, it's like my card isn't working. I have it set up to where the more damage I do, the more damage I do, the more health I gain back. But it's like I'm not gonna get it back. Oh, that was an ugly shot. I say that's why I call it a drag shot. Go ahead and let some of you guys. You know what? I don't like people hiding in the damn house. I thought he was in the house. Okay, my apologies. Yeah, that's ugly. Alright, it's probably going to be one or two guys behind him, so let's go ahead and take him out first. Alright, where'd you go, Bonnie? Duck and weave, duck and weave. I thought I got my machete out, but apparently not. I'm trying to loot. Why are you a crafter? He just called me an asshole in Spanish for those of you who doesn't know that. I feel bad for this poor lady. Some random Indian guy shows up to her house, starts shooting up everything. She don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm not sensing any vibrations, so I guess there's not no treasure here. So we can go ahead and get the bounty and head out. Come on, Oppa, where you at now? No, I'm not surprised they told it or didn't tell me to go to a prison wagon. Normally been this far out from the town, normally they tell you go to the prison wagon. I thought that was... Wait, is that... Madame Nazar, yep.
Hijo de la chingada.
Let me see, found her. I don't really do too much collecting these days. I know, I still believe that it's probably the best role to grind on every day, especially with the. If you know how, if you know the website that I'm talking about, that helps you out. Then you know. If you don't know, then don't worry about it. But by using that, the grinding and collector's role is pretty easy. Once you get a whole set, you can sell it. For the I think most of them are between 150 to 280. I know there's some sets I believe like the $quarter or something like that it's worth a little more. So, and I have no idea how much the fossils are actually worth because like I said, I haven't put enough time. When it comes to collecting the fossils. I don't even think I've completed a set. So. But I believe it was sometime I actually believe it was sometime last year that I put a lot of time into grinding and collector's role, because it's like I said, grinding and collector's role is not really. It is. It's not that I got bored. It's just that it's. I guess you could say got too repetitive. It was go here, get this collectible, go there, and everything. I mean, it was pretty as far as it goes when it came to getting the money. It was the easiest way. It was the easiest way to go about it, but I guess you could say I didn't like being inactive as much, or not really doing. I wasn't really doing a lot. And as a player, as a type of gamer that I am, I like being basically involved in action, stuff like that. So basically, I just stopped grinding it and started doing the moonshine. Cause yeah, that's right, the moonshine. I had the moonshine role just came out as well, so I stopped spending so much time in the grinding on the cleric's role and wanted to basically boost up my moonshine roll to get it maxed out. Sometimes riding on this gypsy cop, I don't know whether he actually got spots like that or what. Like I said, to me, he's the best horse I got because he has the speed. He has the speed of some of the best horses in the game, but also with the stamina and health of a shark, so you can't get no better than that. Plus, he does looks good. Alright, see where this bounty is going to take us. It's on the run, of course. Oh, that's right. The Millers. We're doing the Miller Brothers. I completely forgot about that. I wasn't even paying attention when I clicked on it. I'm going to try to bring in both of them, but since they're on run, I might just end up killing one. I'm probably not going to... I know I'm not going to get the maximum profit that I can get by doing so, but I'm not really too worried about that. The way it looks, like I'm not too far out from him, so once I get around this canyon over here, it might be right there in front of me. Just gotta wait and see. I definitely need to clean my weapons though, or it's time for it. Okay, to my surprise, they're not right over the mountain like I was expecting. Hopefully I don't bust my ass going over this hill. Like I said, I don't mind being a New Hanover, but once you start getting close to Ansburg and up to a Jamborino, that's when all those hills and it starts getting snowy and stuff like that. So, here we are, basically done and caught up to the bounties. Okay, I don't know which one. I guess the bounty is the one on the other side, so. Gotta hurry to tie him. Come on before your brother escapes. See that? Oh my god. Oh my god. I was waiting for the option that I was waiting for the option to tie him, and instead he gets stand up. Like, I don't understand why you can't grab him. Why you have to wait for the animation. I don't understand why you have to wait for the animation to complete to where he's standing up for you to be able to grab him. You should have just better throw him on the ground and go from there. Seems like we got more people showed up to protect the guy. Oh nope, there it is here. In fact, we can go ahead and lasso him off the back of the horse.
Quit being stupid.
What? Being the Speed and Miller brothers, yo, you guys sure, or as you could say, pacifists?
Oh, once I'm loose, I'm gonna bleed you dry. What the devil? Oh, hell no, this is too crazy even for
I
me.
wish I didn't kill that horse. I could have rode it. Excuse me, into town. Oh, that hurt. Excuse me for that sneeze, y'all.
Hellfire! Holy shit!
If I can find another horse, I can just ride it instead of call my bounty. Which that damn thing done it ran away, like always. Alright, so I guess we are calling the horse.
Oh, come the hell on!
Wow, he's still knocked out. Normally they wake up. Normally they wake up pretty quick.
You're as good as dead.
Oh, give me a break.
Oh, for the love of God!
Sorry about losing that, guys. Hopefully it just came back on. So what happens when you stay on good old South Carolina? Sometimes the weather just, or whether not the weather, but the internet decides just to stop. Alright, you guys just don't have likes that. You guys just have likes that keep coming, don't you?
Oh, I'm gonna haunt you like a ghost! You're gonna meet your maker.
Because I'm trying to aim while shooting. Alright, and I don't have dead eye.
Stab me again!
I got tired of going in circles, go. Like I said, I'm still sometimes I can be deadly with even though I'm on free aim. Other times it's going in circles, missing your target like that. That's why I stopped making fun of those old restaurants that you see where they're shooting and just completely missing each other, because once you put it on free aim, you basically have trouble even trying to aim. So.
Oh, I'm gonna haunt you like a ghost!
Yeah. Telling you, people like that just have no remorse. That's another thing I don't like about those legs, is that they just keep coming sometimes.
I'm gonna string you to the nearest tree with this goddamn rope!
was you, I'd have put a bullet in him for sure.
How you doing, Jackson? I just saw your message, man.
Whatever
So
it said
hope you're
on
doing
the
alright.
poster, it's all right there for you.
Alright, and look, right on schedule for a moonshine, please. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, $200 for that too. Alright. See, they need to readjust this to where you should just be able to walk up to your horse and basically tell them to get going, just as you do your regular horse. Just walk up to the binding horse and say, you know, run away or whatever. Or how they said sometimes, go on now and get. Basically what I'm trying to say is just make the command easier to switch back to your normal horse instead of having to go into the side menu. Alright, let's go ahead and go sell us some moonshine. And that would put that would put us at right at $10,000. So perfect. Like I said, guys, for those of you who are watching right now, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it to help the channel grow. There's nothing that I want more, basically not the popularity, but basically to get to know other players out there that are part of the RDO community, especially right now. So someone will be putting a lot of time into it. So, I thought I would have fixed that, man. Sometimes when you basically run into the cabin and enter it, it takes 3 to 4 seconds to load in. Like I said, if you don't mind just throwing a little plug in there, liking that, hitting that like button, subscribing as well, and if you do have the time visiting over at my social media channels, whether it's by Facebook, visiting that page, or also on my Instagram, I would greatly appreciate it.
We can sell it when you like. I have some ideas.
If it isn't my favorite Frenchman. Hopefully I'm not delivering it to that cabin that I told you guys that I hate delivering to last night, because that is just way out of the way. So I'm especially making my way back into Valentine.
This one is superior, eh? I have found a buyer who will appreciate it, and most important, they will pay for it too. Now, all you have to do is to be attentif, eh? Seigneur, ayez pitié.
Okay, so we're going to McFarland's Ranch, which is not bad. Basically, it gets down the main road, so I don't have to worry about going across no water or climbing up no hill or anything. That's basically shake the wagon up. And that's another small add-on or update that I would love to see, where they basically make it to where you can probably buy some type of item or material like sturdy crates or whatever you want to call it, to where your moonshine can't crack, or it basically adds more protection is what I'm trying to say, something along those lines. Okay, and I'm wrong. I am going to have to cross this little water area over here, but hopefully I don't make too much of a mess to where I damn spill it. Or no, I don't know. It's been a minute since I came this way. As much as I play this game, I continue to forget things like that. Like I said, guys, sometimes you just gotta, especially when you're playing Red Dead, you just have to take a step back and admire the beauty of it sometimes. I was about to say, if I don't run into a revenue agency or agents normally, I guess that. Yep, I figured I was going to make them do it. My luck hasn't fared too much with them. I thought we was about to go for a 3 headshot streak there for a second. I was like getting really excited. Look, I'm John Wayne. Oh, come on, Jack. Yeah, hide behind the wagon like that now. I believe the daily challenge was to sell 20 bottles, so as long as I don't crash, I should be good. They still should give me free aim because I had to aim that hit and everything. Like I said, guys, just a little tip. If you, like I said, I think it'll help you guys out a lot. And if you don't mind putting in extra work, trying to get good at it, and that's putting your settings on free aim to where you actually have to aim yourself. Getting the extra XP to where you're almost basically getting the double amount, to me, is worth it. Yes, I was right. So we're all gonna have to cross this little water area right here. Hopefully I don't make too much of a mess of it. Last thing I want to do is basically, last thing I want to do is crash it and then don't complete the daily challenge. And here goes those damn revenue agents. Which I don't know how they're coming behind me over the hill, but hey, maybe we can gain some ground on them. My Farland's Ranch it's just right over the hill anyway. Come on, that was not my fault. One thing I hate about doing stranger missions for McFarland's Ranch is that most of the time it's either hunting a cougar or some other type of animal. That's why I stopped doing the herd type of missions. Oh, come on, Jack. We're basically here. I believe there's a treasure around here somewhere. So once we do turn in the mission, we got to go back and take a look at it. All right. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed. I don't think the line moves. So hopefully we sold 20 out of 20 bottles. Get extra XP in that 0.2 gold bars. And we're already at 50, so we did complete our goal from last night, which is great. And this officially marks the most of the money I have made being on Red Dead Online. At some point, I either spent it or I just didn't grind enough. I believe before the Netos roll came up, I had saved up to maybe 6,000 to 7,000. But this right here will basically put, like I said, I had just put me at 10,000. So. I thought I felt a vibration, but I'm not getting anything else. Oh, that hurt. And I went sideways too. Okay, I'm not seeing any tarot cards anywhere.
We could really use some help.
It might be over this way. I do know there's a dig spot over there beside the ranch, so it might be over there. Okay, no vibrations. Not getting nothing here. There's one area that's normally over here in front of this, so let's check it out over here. If there's a dig spot. And if there's nothing, then we can just go ahead and fast roll because there's a fast roll post over here. Nope, normally there's a dig spot over in this little area. I didn't sense anything, so no tarot card or treasure here. So let's go ahead and move on go back to our moonshine shack. Do another revenue mission. Hopefully that's the one where we can go to the bar and fight. Just a good old classic brawl. Like I said, that's my favorite type to do. And at some point, I do want to be streaming Fallout. Maybe it's just that if I do stream Fallout on the channel, I'm not really going to want to do Fallout 76. And the reason why I said it is because Fallout 76 is. I mean, I've done and played Fallout 76 for quite some time now. And guys, you know everything that's been said about Fallout 76. I personally, I don't.
So maybe it's time you dropped in on
If I,
and
being honest, if I probably push myself to playing Fallout 1 and 2, I would probably put those games over Fallout 76. And that's saying a lot because of the age difference between the games, the different type of genre it is, because the first Fallout games weren't first person. If I did at some point stream Fallout on the channel, it would probably be. Okay, so we have to sabotage that's I'm fine with that as well. But anyway, as I was trying to say, at some point if I did stream Fallout on the channel, it would probably be either New Vegas or Fallout 4. And hopefully sometime down that line, I'll have the PS5. Which I guess you could say has been a rough year for everyone, so not to mention non-natural do I really have to ride all the way over there just to reach the moonshine still? Wow. That really making me travel the distance these days. But along with that, as I was saying, Fallout New Vegas is definitely my favorite, and that's when I first played Fallout New Vegas, it just was complete. And the reason why I said it is because when I first played Fallout 4, I thought it was the best one ever. And that was me saying before, because Fallout 4 was my first game. And a lot of players that I talked to that played Fallout or enjoyed the Fallout franchise, they would tell me that their first Fallout game was either 3 or New Vegas and everything like that. I really have not met a player yet that's sold enough to say, oh well, my favorite Fallout game is Fallout 1 or 2. I have not met a player that would say that yet. And I have also not met a player that says Fallout 76 is their favorite, so, or is the best out of all of them. But with that being said, just Fallout 4. When I first played it, I thought it was as well. It was mind blowing for me. And the reason why I said it was because of the story. I love the story, and I know when it comes to the overall community, everyone has their opinions about it. Whether it was the introduction to the junk system, along with building, having a camp and stuff like that. So, come on, that was a headshot. Okay, see, this is when I get pissed. What should have been a kill turns out to be a damn little baby shot to the head. Why do they put my hatchet? I did not switch off my hatchet. This is actually the first time you're using the sword that you get for the Halloween pass. Oh wow, he actually got off and ran. Okay. Wow, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Two meat clips just in the chest and he still survives? Got a little Fallout, man. Got a little Fallout. I mean, Red Dead.
What the hell?
You guys have been talking about Fallout so much. I mean, a whole nother conversation. Yes, that's right. I'm sucking at shooting right now, so I'll switch over to melee. You're right. Don't tell nobody else. I'm hoping that I can go this. In fact, I'm always going to go down the map because I don't think this is going to destroy it. Oh, come the fuck. Alright guys, you're getting it. Punk ass mother. I call him bank shot on this. Off the canyon. Alright, don't mind that. These are tough. I look okay, so he can ride. I press triangle like 3 times. He can ride right past me without. Okay. There we go. And yes, the reason why I was taking so many shots is because I didn't have it clean my weapon. Okay, so at least I made it to where you don't have to ride out of the area no more, which is good. Alright, Horsey, you can go. I want Oppa back. Oh, this horse is loyal. Damn, that's standing right beside me. Alright, come on, Oppa could have easily. He could have easily. Oh, now what kind of bullshit was that? Had to wash that blood off me. That's why I did that. Right to the mortar. And at some point, like I was telling you guys last night, as far as it comes to the horses, I pretty much own the only superior horse that I have not bought when it comes to the superiors are, I believe, the ones that come with the trader role. I just don't see the point of having those. Okay, I see. I was hoping for a little, you know, I guess you could say breaking the game a little, or however you want to put it, but. Just finding a little slick way of getting over these rocks. Shortcuts. You ought to see me on Fallout 76 whenever when I first started playing Fallout 76 and I was going through the Great Divide and knew a few ways to get over it. I was basically climbing on every single little rock that I seen to get to the top. You should have seen me. That was like when I first started off playing, so. And happy Tuesday, guys. I believe it just turned 12 o'clock on the Eastern Standard Time, or my time, so happy Tuesday. The mashed ingredient should only cost 20 bucks this time around because I did complete 2 revenue. Well, I did take out the revenues when I first spawned in, when I first left the camp earlier in the stream, and everything as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. Yep, I was right.
Bien, a fair price.
No, well, okay. So I don't know when I got hold of that, but hey, the more money I can make from that, the better. And look at the XP, guys. I'm already about to level up twice. Now with that pretty much done, we basically took care of the bounty hunting for today, along with the moonshine. Already completed that. Let's check out the naturalist. I'm probably gonna grind. Probably gonna go ahead and grind the naturalist role. I know what's probably going to end up happening. She's probably going to put me to sleep, and so what I'm going to do to take care of that is I'm going to fast travel over. My favorite location for her is in Lagos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first visit her to where she can put my ass to sleep. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and get the wetland samples where there's probably going to be alligators, because the thing I don't like about the wetland, the thing I don't really like about the wetland samples is the snakes. And the reason why I say that is because when you're particularly going after the snakes and everything, they have a tendency to go in the water, and when you shoot them and go in the water, you can't pick them up, you can't take the sample or anything like that. And so that's why I really don't like going after or trying to collect the wetland samples, because by doing so, you have to get the snake samples, and as I just said, they have a tendency to run in the water when you're trying to do so, and it'll just make things 10 times harder. So, if I'm correct, I believe it's straight this way. Yep. I heard spray me in the face, and they want to go after the damn wetland samples. Just got to get 3 of them, so it's
I
200.
have no respect for murderers. I hope you think about that the next time you kill for your meal.
Oh wow, she didn't spray me. Cool.
There's
So what I'm
an
going to go ahead and do
unusual
is I'm
alligator
just
skulking
going to go ahead
somewhere out
and
there. It sounds like a very interesting specimen to add to our studies.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the wetland samples real quick. I thought she was going to spray me in the face. Not going to lie. All right, where are you, Appa? I need to get my varmint rifle. Okay, I have enough settles to go around for a few missions. All right, now let's go get those samples. Trying to get a hold of an alligator sitting on the dock, but the way it's looking, we're not going to have that right now. Come on, Appa. Did I just pop 6 shots into the alligator? Yes, I did. Ah, okay, nope, right. Thought I had my lasso. Where'd you go, big guy? And see what I mean? This is why I don't like going after the whatchamacallit animals. Especially the snakes, they all have a tendency of going straight into the down water and running away like that. And then even if you do sleep them, they're just either float to the bottom or they end up like this alligator. Thank you, my good man. Now, if you only go to shore. Alright, so we gotta go after our second gator. I would have hoped some of them would be on the shore dock, but apparently not. Yep, see, this is what happens when you're out and about exploring. You start running into random... Hello. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then you miss. Okay, now where's that damn treasure at? If I'm correct, that should take care of the collectible rule. Yep. I should not take that many damn shots. Wow, if you look at this one, he hauled ass. He even made it across the water and then went on the other damn what do you want to call it? Little island. Right now that we have all 3 samples done, we can go ahead and move on to the main course, which is the legendary animals. And what I may end up doing is the first 2 missions that I do, I may end up just getting the samples, and the last one I may kill it, because I have a bad feeling that okay, I don't, wait, is it this way? Yes, this way. Nope, wait. Let's run across the water to get to the boat. I don't know. Something I can never tell with all these damn markers I have. But like I said, I have a bad feeling that damn it's taking more materials to transfer over. So profound moonshine maker, legendary bounty hunter.
You're sure you're ready for this? You must be open to it.
One thing I have not done, guys, is I bought some of the animal pamphlets to where you can transform into them, but I just simply have not bought them yet.
Roasting all manner of meat on the fire. Disgusting. These creatures are our brothers and sisters. It's really no different from cannibalism when you think about it. Whoa! Oh, it makes me so angry. Anyhow, one thing I heard them talking about was an alligator they'd spotted. Unlike anything they'd ever seen before in terms of size and markings, apparently. I'd be very interested in studying its biology if you think you could track it down and get a sample. If other people only understood what I do.
The one where I thought this lady was crazy was whenever she was talking about how she put her hand in a pile of shit. Now that was enough for me. Like I said, normally this bounty mission, the bandit gator mission only takes a few seconds or a few minutes because normally gator shows up really quick. How did I get through so much? I went through 40 setup shots that quick. Normally the bandit gator shows up pretty quick. Okay, that's leaving the area, so we gotta head back over here. And most of the time, my dumbass is just walking in the water and he right on me. So, okay, we have the first clue over here, which I would not be surprised if the damn thing just came out of the water as soon as I looked at this clue. Yep, there it goes. Oh shit! All right, run! Come on, there's got to be some high ground somewhere. Okay, here we go. Get on the wagon, get on the wagon. Like I said, guys, for those of you who do tune in and watch the stream, another tip for you guys is that the easiest and quickest legendary animal mission to do is the legendary bandit gator. And for those of you who did not believe me, clearly you can see for yourself. So it normally takes 2 minutes to get in and out. Some of the ones that have taken me the longest would be the cougar. Well, not the cougar that's 200 night, but the cougar that's in the daytime. And as I said as well last night, when you do grind Harriet's missions, the best thing you do get out of it is the XP. And the reason why I say that is because one, let's see if we can go into this nice little cabin. Oh nice, we do. We can. I don't think there's any legendary things laying around over here though. But as I was trying to say, the reason why I would suggest grinding for the naturals roll is that you do make quite a bit of money if you go for the samples. But when it comes to me, the thing that I focused on, especially when it came to leveling up the naturals roll, was just doing the legendary missions. And the reason why is because just by and the reason why I say that is just by grinding the legendary animals, just by getting the legendary animal samples. When you complete the mission, you get 300 XP. And also, when you turn in the legendary animal sample, you get another bonus. I believe it's either 200 or 300 XP. So you're basically getting 500 XP per mission that you do. Not to mention the small but noticeable 300, or not 300, but 20 to 30 bucks, maybe more, depending on which sample it is. If I'm correct, I believe each sample has its own different value and everything. So that's how I was able to quickly grind through the naturalist role. When I first started, my objective was to just when I first started, my objective was to basically collect all the samples because I was completionist. I wanted to get it done just for the sake of it. But in the process of doing so, why did you have to throw me off? It was literally right there on the damn thing. You just killed a fish. Do you not realize what you just did? Alligator, if you come at me, I promise you I'm gonna hit you. You just got me a 3-star or 3-star fish. Wow, Crips, you came at a bad time, my friend. I wonder if we can lasso that fish. Nope. Or maybe it's because we missed. Yep, we can't lasso the fish. Unfortunately. Come out of the water. I promise you I'll F you up. This is why I don't like being in this part. And bounty hunting missions I love to do, but as soon as it comes to the swamp green reminding me of Shrek type stuff, yeah. If Shrek just put a whole bunch of alligators around his home, you probably won't have to worry about damn intruders anymore. But of course we're talking about the Shrek from Shrek 1 and not the Shrek from Shrek 4 because by that time he's already got a family, wife, and yeah. I'm pretty sure the wife isn't going to agree to any alligators. Let's screw it. I'm just going to have to run this on the front. What I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm probably going to end up just completing this, while I'm out of shape. What I'm probably going to do is, as what I was trying to say, is I'm probably just going to go ahead and finish this, legendary mission. That I want to go ahead and head back to Chris because I want to try to get that. Batch of materials done. I'm probably not going to get it done in the stream, but it'll be okay.
Only the fool resists wisdom. The wise know they always have more to learn.
I think I might have more luck on the Sappho Cougar because normally.
I know I shouldn't
No,
generalize.
last time actually
really
I shouldn't did this because last time I did this it took an ass load of time, almost 30 minutes for me to finally track it down.
I mean, I see it as a sign of intelligence more than anything else.
So maybe it would have been better off if I would have just
Anyway, a conversation for another day. I just heard some livestock in New Austin were wiped out by a vicious predator that sounds to me like it could be a rare Sappho cougar.
Because I know they're going to start you off at the ranch. They're going to make you investigate dead cow or cattle, whatever you want to call it.
I know it.
And then that's when you're going to get your first trekking, or you're going to get the trail. Yep, guys, and today also officially starts to count down to. Today officially starts to count down to Christmas. So 24 days from now, we'll be at Christmas. I can't wait to see how that pans out. Okay, so I actually got a wrong call this time. Normally this. Okay, damn, I am right. Normally they start you off at one of the ranches. And wow, thank you for bringing me over here. What is this? Another tarot card? Oh no, we're probably one to get some earrings. I don't believe this is an arrowhead. We're probably going to get some earrings. Oh no, it was arrowhead. My apologies. I actually got excited for a second there because I was sitting here thinking that's another treasure, but then I realized it's a dead horse. So I was like, and just in that moment, it was like, ooh, Alright, Appa. Can't tell you how many missions you have me many times you have me do this mission. Hopefully this one doesn't take as long. I know there's going to be at one point where you're tracking it or following one trail and it's going to lead you to two regular cougars, and so you have to kill them. And then Harry's going to get mad at you like, you shouldn't have killed them. Like, bitch, do you not realize those cougars are savage animals? Alright, so we're entering our first area. Like I said, last time I did this mission, which was months ago, it took me freaking forever. Normally I like doing the ones that don't take me too long, which is the Rutal Ram, the Payada Bison, and the Bandit Alligator, because those are something I can get out of there pretty quick. But these normally take forever. And you see what I mean. I don't see nothing in freaking gold sparks. This is why I hate doing this one. I should have just picked the fox, in all honesty. I know that would have brought me into the little farm area beside St. Denis. And this trail is not going to lead me nowhere, nothing but a dead end. Figures. It's not normally until I find the... It's not until I run across the dead guy, or the guy that's about to die, that's when I find the legendary cougar. Or can't pick up back on the trail, so... Like I said, last time I did this took almost 30 minutes, and the way it's painting out, it seems like it's going to take the same amount of time, which sucks. No, we have a white dot, which is, if I'm correct, I'm not trying to get my ass bit, so before I go over there, go ahead and take you two little things. Okay, you got me. Come on, man. Okay. This shit like that gets me aggravated real quick. And the reason why I say this because that should have killed that damn cougar. And since I have it on freaking free game, it just makes it twice as hard. Watch, it bites me as soon as I come back over. If you're coming at me, come at me, bro. Don't wait until I get back in the area just for you to bite me again. Bite my ass off. Let's go investigate the little cave area. I know the damn thing's still alive and probably isn't going to come to bite me in my ass until I'm already checking this area out. Alright. Wow, okay. Now I'm pissed. I was getting pissed, now I'm definitely pissed. They should have put me on the trail again. Y'all just put BS for that. I died by Kruger for no reason. No trail. This is a red trail, very cool. Normally there's a dog beside this rock that's crying about his owner, shit like that. So, and then the cougar that killed me is still alive somewhere. I can hear it. Never do the legendary type of cougar again. Never. Shit takes way too long. I was wondering what happened to the cougar. You just said there is no signs of the cougar. Wow. Up and nose was about to come up, and he was like, "No, fuck that. I ain't want to do that." Wow, I'm surprised the trail has not went cold yet. Normally, this is probably like the longest trail I've done and ran across. And see, this is why I kill you damn horses. What's the point of having wild horses in the game when you can't catch them, you can't capture them? They just, Rockstar just put them there just for the hell of it. I better get some money out of this damn mission, because it's taking way too long. There's supposed to be a rock around here somewhere that's going to have a dog that's crying about his owner or some shit like that, if I remember correctly. Better. The question is how in the hell we're supposed to get down. And being out here in Armadillo, I actually have to say that this is actually one of the easiest things to farm when it comes to the. Okay, I was about to say, is that it? I don't know who's up for nothing. I guess the game's feeling bad for him because now they're just giving me trails out the ass. First they'll say that it's not you know, it wasn't near here, it was near here but left, but then they just actually give me the trail to follow. So starting to feel like the game's just damn teasing me or helping me. Last time I did this, I had to take a dead body, put it in that area, and wait for the cougar to come to me. Hopefully it's just damn captured by some poachers. Alright, seeing how that man was there, maybe the poacher, maybe the damn thing is poached. That's the thing about it, you can't call them poachers because poachers normally typically 100% kill the animal and to take their skins or whatever comes out the animal's body. You could have called them trappers, that's what I would name them.
Got me some blisters, traipsing all after this one.
Sorry, what you say? You was dying. Oh, speaking of mercenary, that would be cool if they do hire you as that. Yep, just like last time. Which is actually gonna work out. This is actually gonna work out pretty good because I can get on this rock and get a advantage or get a look of it. Was it even coming? Maybe it got full on Thanksgiving. Why? I don't remember it being black. That was like 10 shots and nothing. Which is great, but not great. Oh my god. If I would have been on foot, that damn thing would have came at me full charge. But since I shot it from a distance, oh, better run away. That's why I can't stand doing this mission, bro. It's a pain in the ass. I'm tracking it down just for it to come at me. See, my horse throws me off. I gotta admit, they're creative for doing it. They're creative for doing it like that, but at the same time, it's stupid. Come on, I jumped. That's it. Begs my question. How many bullets am I going to put in this motherfucker? Play Duck Duck Goose, bro. Play Duck Duck Goose. I chase hit and hides just for me to get over here. And the horse throws me off for the second time. That's dude. Oh my god. How many setups of shots am I going to have to pump into this bitch? Wow, finally. After how many damn shots? First it takes 10,000 years to track it down, then I have to pump almost 30 shots into it just to damn kill it. Or not kill it, but get the sample. Then on top of that, I'm gonna spawn in the middle of the damn desert. I just can't seem to win for lose. And I'm telling you, it's not even worth it, to be honest. Fucking, excuse my language. As my stepmom once said, you son of a biscuit, dude. But now that this is done, we can get back to doing things that are a lot simpler. A lot easier. Something that's practical. You don't have to spend 30 minutes looking for it and another 30 minutes trying to shoot it, all because the damn game apparently it takes more for a set of the shots to put down a panther than a crocodile, who has, keep in mind, I believe, harder skin. At least, I'm not a zoologist, I'm not a biologist. But if you ask me without having any prior knowledge to animals when it comes to their plating, I guarantee you I would put every dime I have in my name, which isn't a lot, to be honest. Well, that puts me over the fence, I'm fine with that. But I would put every dime that I have in my name at this moment, right now. And to say that it takes more ammo, or it takes more shots from a sedative to put down a freaking crocodile than it would a panther. I promise you, it seems like I had to put more shots in that damn panther than it did at crocodile. That means Crips already went through. See, he should have already went. It should be 50 good. Okay, and the way it looks, okay, we are going to have to do some punting because apparently somehow the supplies went out the ass.
My contact sent a message. Apparently, he has goods to trade if we can get him some bison pelts. God knows there's enough bison to go around. So I said you'd be in touch shortly. My lord, was there ever a man more cut out for this than me?
Sometimes when I see him with those damn goggles on, it's just like, wow. Alright. So it's gonna be, this one's pretty easy. We just gotta get a nice little headshot on the bison. And what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna try to get a perfect bison pelt. Like I said, I wish they didn't move my camp from where it was last night, because I basically had it set up to where the bison spawned, which was a lot easier. But oh well. Thought I would have ran into a herd by now. But to be honest, my sense of location is all effed up because, like I said, they moved my damn camp from when being down that hill. So. Am I going to run across the herd soon, or am I going to be sitting here for the rest of my life? Okay, fine. Let's see if we can find a 3-star. Normally there's one with my type of lock. Normally there's at least one in every herd. The way I was looking right now, to see a whole bunch of 1-stars, 2-stars. Okay, so this sucks because apparently there's no. Please be the 3-star. You know what? That's just what I'm going to settle for because yeah, I'm already behind schedule. Checking one more time to be sure. All 2-stars, the way it looks. Actually, just for. And for those of you who may ask how come I don't just go ahead and order these supplies, is because you get XP for doing the actual mission. So, as someone who's always trying to level up and get ranked up higher, it's just quicker. Well, it's more efficient for me to do the mission. So, I mean, if I could pay $20 and get 500 XP, trust me, I would. But sometimes, sadly, it don't work out like that.
Looking to do some business? Well, come on, what are you waiting for? This is just what I needed. Now feel free to help yourself to those supplies.
I like how my cam was like right across, like almost right near Berserk site.
Best traders in the West.
Are you effing serious? You would put a camp between me and... Oh, okay. Never mind, I got my feelings hurt. Alright, somehow I drove upon someone else's camp. Oh, no, this is my camp, but for some reason, I had to drive the wagon on the other side. Now I feel stupid for even saying what I said in the first place.
Thank you anyway.
How much supplies is 20 units. What I'm still going to do is I'm still going to... What would be the nearest? What would be the nearest? See, that's one thing I do hate about her, is that her locations aren't very... I guess you could say... Her locations aren't very damn... local. Or convenient. That's one thing that I don't like. But between me, fast traveling, here and there and everywhere else, the money I am going to get from this damn... Well, I know I should put me exactly where I was whenever I bought the moonshine.
Let's see if that works.
Smash.
The truth is out there, and inside your own very spirit. I can help you find it. So, how is our dear companion? A trade?
It better be
What
worth
do you
$30
propose?
considering all that BS I went through.
They may look vicious, but they're just fulfilling their role in the cycle.
Crazy hack. See, I just got, okay, 200 XP for the... I know, okay, that's not right, but I just got XP for each sample that I sold, so that's another thing. I'm doing the Payata Bison because screw those other ones.
Out on the prowl.
I'm not trying to get bit by damn cougar.
Here to mock me, I hope. The arrogance of people, the blind refusal to entertain the idea that there is something outside our meager understanding, that maybe, just maybe, our minds exist beyond us in a shared consciousness. Oh, it's just frustrating. Anyhow, apparently there's a herd of bison led by a striking red pager roaming the Little Creek Valley, which sounds like a perfect specimen to round out my bison studies. I hear there are some good vantage points over the valley, and look for signs of tree rubbing. They love to scratch.
Like I said, these are pretty simple as well. I mean, sometimes it is.
You reckon it tastes the same as a regular bison?
Sometimes it is hard enough. When it comes to the Payata Bison, if it's not with his herd, which is pretty easy to find, then normally it's damn. locked up in a cage, which means we have to take out the poachers. Now, when it's with this herd, the only thing I do get worried about is when you run across the bear that I got into a fight with. Okay, so we already got his track. So we already got his track. So that's good. And sadly, I'm going to have to kill it this time. So, because I can take the thing to Crips and don't have to worry about refilling the whatchamacallit. All right. Definitely making up for the damn. Definitely making up for the cougar mission. Oh god, please don't tell me that's what those are wolves. Yep, those are wolves. I know. Did they attack me? No? Okay, they ran away. Huh. I guess they still heard me. I guess the game still feels bad for me. I can't talk. I guess the game still feels bad for me about what taking so long with the cougar. Really? Come on, horse. Well, if you can do it if you want to. Nope. See what happened to the other. See what happened to him. Come on, how you? Oh, it sucks having free auto ammo. It really does. As far as it comes, as far as it goes, coming to the combat, it's okay. But everything else, it sucks. Sucks. See, Are you kidding? That's right. The biggest weakness to a cougar is standing on that little rock. Keep that in mind, folks. Oh, look at Appa. Appa wants to come out right now. I'm gonna have to change your damn name to someone from Avatar that runs. Oh, he's taking some shots, putting his ass. Okay. I was about to say, can you work with me? Can you follow or something? I hate killing you, buddy. It meant a lot to my ancestors. Alright, now we just gotta head back to camp. Should have about 25 material. Wow, well, that camp's not that far. We should have about 25 materials left. 25 materials left in total for the that we had before we started this mission, and if I bring this pelt, should add another good 30, which should equal up to 15, and everything as well. So. Like I said, guys, we're mere arrows away now. What's going on now? Okay, I thought it was. I know the seller wants to talk to me. Do I feel bad for taking it? No. Do I understand why this guy wanted me to? I don't understand what that. I don't understand what it was about running cross step besides getting that treasure, but hey, who am I to complain? And for those of you who may be wondering why score streaks that well, not score streaks, I don't know why I said that, it's in Call of Duty. For those of you who may be wondering why ability cards I'm running sharpshooter, because I value sniping in any game that I play. And also with that, I like running painted black. Painted black is, to me, is one of the best. You probably hear a lot of other content creators tell you the same thing. That's probably a snake that I just ran past. Probably hear a lot of other content creators tell you the same thing as well. And the reason why is just it really helps. You don't really have to wait for the marker over when using red. I was about to say red eye instead of dead eye. When using dead eye, you don't have to worry about the you don't have to wait until the X is over someone's head. As long as you use it, and once the red dot shoots over their head, that's when you can go ahead and get out of red dead, and the gun will automatically shoot in that area. So. I want to see something real quick. Yep, I figured there would be a tarot card on that staircase. That's another little tip, guys. If you're ever in Strawberry, make sure you either visit the basement of the sheriff's office, or where they keep the prisoners, because normally there's a tarot card between the two cells, and also here in Valentine. I mean, not Valentine. I don't know why I said Valentine. Where is it? Oh, there it is. But also here in Strawberry, if you go up these stairs, normally there's a tarot card that's either on one of these posts. It's something you can quickly collect whenever you're in town or something like that. Now, like I said, guys, we're here. What would be pretty cool is that if that update comes on as soon as I get off, and I can just download it. If that's the case, I would probably wake up a little earlier, maybe around 8:30 or 9 o'clock EST, to stream a little before I take care of the plans that I have for the day. I have no idea where I put a marker here. Something I need to put on the bucket list as soon as I get done with as soon as I get done changing the marker. Oh. Now, how come that didn't show up as soon as we first logged in? When we first logged in, we was basically in this area. Another tarot card. Yeah, tarot cards are basically the common. If we're basically looking at it as loot, tarot cards are the common loot that you normally find everywhere. bright news is that we're almost to our camp, so once we deliver this, we can probably hit a Blackwater, do another bounty or two until the moonshine gets done. And then rinse and repeat. Like I said, we've already ranked up twice in this stream alone, so looking like making good progress. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be able to get done with this batch of. I swear to keep moving my damn camp. But like I said, we're probably not going to be able to get done with this batch of materials tonight. I still have to wait for a dispatch that's going down to get done, which would put it at 70 goods, something like that, and then everything else. So. Well, how you doing, Crips? We got a.
Stocks are looking good.
Yep, 57. We probably have maybe 23 more goods, which put it at 70.
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
Alrighty then, never mind.
Beautiful.
I didn't think it was going to be worth that much. See, that's BS, all because I didn't do it in complete repetition. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm actually tired. I don't know if I'm able to make it to 2 o'clock. I was just thinking about doing a legendary mission, or legendary bounty mission, but damn. The only problem with that is damn. Moonshine might be done in the middle of doing so, and I have to complete that along with them. I'll have to complete that, then head over to the Moonshine shack. Okay, so we're going to Thieves Landing, which means we're going to be dealing with the do damage in the area, which unfortunately I don't have any bullets for my shotgun, so what the well, that's definitely on stream. I forgot the name of the YouTube channel that I used to follow. It was I used to love watching the channel's videos, top 100 fails of Grand Theft Auto. And I think they started doing Red Dead as well when Red Dead first came out. I can't think of the name. Game Bible? No, it might have been something else. I can't think of the name though. For those of you who are wondering why I always be in defensive mode, and the reason why is because as much as I have every confidence that the griefing in Red Dead Online has done and went down, there are times where you just have some random a-hole that just pulls out a sniper or gun in general and use dead eye and shoot you. I can't tell you how many times I ran into a gunfight and dealt with that. So that's why I stay in defensive mode for the most part. And normally during my daily routine, I don't have to be in offensive mode, so it all works out. What I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna probably stay in this area. Oh, no, never mind. Yep, that's the local. Of course it is.
I've seen these Mexicans get ripped.
Wow, I suck. Wow, I suck. Yeah, that worked too. Only thing I hate about using the Lament is that it may have 9 rounds, but it also takes 9 rounds. That's how to reload 9 rounds. Wow, I suck. There we go. What? What the hell? Oh.
Kill him already! Got a wife at home? I'll go make a call for you.
That's so ironic, but it's stupid at the same time because I don't think telephone was around at this time and age. Okay, before we chop the man up, let's make sure we got something. I just love how that thing says bounty targets how to target a reinforced lasso. I've done it, brought in 3 bounties earlier prior to this, and they were all tied up with the reinforced lasso. So that's what I believe. So it's kind of ironic that the game would sit there and say that. Or did the daily challenges just reset and I'm losing my effing mind?
You signed your life away, you know.
And for some reason my horse is 1,000 miles away. I should have broke my neck by doing that.
Of course.
And I actually saw my friend doing a mission over here where there was an alligator. It was a stranger mission, one of those types on the hunt. That's what I believe you call it. And I don't know why the hell the wagon seems to be way over here. You might as well just told me to damn take the bounty all the way to Armadillo.
You signed your life away, you know.
And pretty much that's pretty much where you asked me to go to. Wait, there's bison out here? Oh, those are rocks. I was about to get heckled for a second. I was like, wait, there's bison out here?
Hell. Got one more for me.
Okay, did the daily challenges just reset? I feel like they just reset. If they reset, I'm really gonna be upset. That's gonna want me to play more, and I don't want to play more whenever I'm tired. Ladies and gentlemen, daily challenges have just reset. Okay, say that, but it's still the same challenges. The general challenges are still the same, which I forgot to take the damn self-portrait challenge. Okay, I guess it's the second one that you take. Okay, reverse self-portrait. Okay, cool. I might just actually use this for my. I might actually just use this for my How long as my horse don't move? Nah, I'm actually going to use this as my new wallpaper. Nice. People can see my bad hairline. I'll take that picture along with maybe. Okay, filters. That's what I'm doing wrong. Alright. Back to poses, expression. Perfect. Okay, I believe the game is glitched because I just completed the self-portrait part. So yeah. So what I'm probably gonna do, guys, is I'm probably gonna go and call it a night. And the reason why I say that is because it seems like the game is gonna bug itself out. I was gonna try to stay on for a little to complete another moonshine run, but it'll be okay. I think I've been on for about 3 hours anyway, so I do appreciate it for those of you who tuned in. Jason, I believe I saw your name in the comment section as well, in the comment section earlier, so I do appreciate that. And for those of you who may tune in into the stream after it's already went off, I hope you guys have a good time, or had a good time, excuse me. And as always, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, so I can get put into the YouTube's algorithm, and so whenever you type in my name, it doesn't show up as show up behind this some guy named Taiga, or however you say his name. Now with that being said, as I said, okay, I can't believe I just said that. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good night, good day, whatever time you're watching this. And as always, God bless you and be safe. Until next time.